Hi guys, welcome to our channel once again. My name is Abisola and you are watching the Abisola and Abimbola family vlog. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to our channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Yeah, so our channel is about love, family, lifestyle, all the good stuff, relocation, traveling. So today I'm here to talk about something that I wanted to discuss for weeks now. Yes, weeks. If you've been following our journey from relocating to Canada, getting an apartment, we got an apartment, by the way. The video should probably come maybe before or after this, I can't say. So having a child, we're in an Airbnb, you would know that we now have a baby. It's going to be 3 months very soon, like in few days time, and I feel like I'm now in a good space to discuss this. So this video is just going to be about me discussing how I have been in this postpartum phase. Anytime people call me, message on WhatsApp, different social media, everybody's just asking, how are you doing? Because they see me making posts, smiling, but I always give the normal response, oh, I'm fine, because I feel like when people ask you how are you doing, do they really want to know how you're doing? But today I decided to make a video and just talk about everything. How has it been? If you're pregnant, if you're planning to have a child, or if you're just watching this video just to know what the postpartum period is about, what is this postpartum phase, what's this period that everyone talks about and they're saying, hey, if you have a child you will not sleep for 6 months, so what is it about? Well, you are in the right space and I'm going to give you everything unfiltered in this video. So just grab a seat, grab a snack, get a drink, and let's get right into the video. I'm going to talk about the first part. For me, was from the hospital. So the moment you have your child in the hospital, they would put the baby on you, on your chest. They put the baby on my chest, and they told me there's a golden hour where the baby has to be on my chest, do skin to skin, and things like that. And that felt so magical, hey, the baby is here. I felt is this the human being that has been kicking me all this while, giving me sleepless nights, back pain, body pain? I was like, you're finally here. I was so happy. He felt so warm, calm. He cried, but not so much. So I'm like, okay, this seems good, Then after the golden hour, the nurse will come and take the baby. Then they cleaned the baby and put the baby back on my chest. They told me I need to try to do skin to skin as much as possible. It would induce lactation, it would help baby feel calm, whatever, all the good stuff. So I just kept doing the skin to skin. By the way, I realized that they don't really bathe the baby in the first few days here in Canada. They said the protective shield on the skin actually helps the baby fights different things, whatever. So all through the 2 days that I spent in the hospital, they didn't bathe the baby. So baby was on my skin, and I remember looking at the baby. I was like, he's so calm, he's so quiet, this baby is so harmless, right? Because he wasn't really crying, to be fair. So I'm like, okay, if this is the postpartum, if this is the postpartum period, I can do this seems very easy. Little did I know. So then they would come, the nurse would come into the room to check me, check my blood pressure, check my breathing, check this, check that. I was like, kilo day, what is it? Pediatrician is different, recovery nurses are different. Those ones are recovery for postpartum, whatever. They are different for the mother. The baby's nurse is different. Some are coming to collect my blood samples, taking samples from baby, giving baby injection. Baby took vitamin K, I think, in the hospital, and there was one other one, I can't remember the name. Then they took a lot of they did a lot of tests, hearing tests, eyes, all the 5 senses. They also I think They also checked, they'll check for jaundice. They'll just keep checking and checking and checking, and it will begin to get frustrating at some point. Why is it getting frustrating? So after you leave the labor ward, or for some people the theater, if you are the cesarean section, they'll tell you, oh, try to get some sleep, you need to rest, you're a new mom, you need your energy, blah blah blah. But guess what? Every hour someone is coming into the room. Kilode, why? Like, why? And they expect you to still have a smile on your face, because they're all coming and they're like, oh, new mom, your baby is so cute, congratulations, try to get some sleep, okay? 30 minutes later, another nurse has entered. Kilode, she wants to come and check the baby. Like, I was losing my mind. And you know, they are not the only ones coming into the room. Different people. This one will call, oh, Ike. My other name is Ike Olua, by the way. Ike, congratulations, we want to come to the to see the baby, we want to come to the hospital. And of course you can't say no. Everyone, like, they just mean well, they want to be there for you. Visitors, people that are visiting a new mom, and you want to come and gist. You're asking me, how was it? You're coming to gist with me. Anyway, we'll discuss that one later. So it was not easy. Trust me, I feel like I barely slept in the hospital. So I was just looking forward to being discharged. So you should imagine my joy on the second day when they my OBGYN came to see me, and like, he cleared me. I was like, oh, you're ready to go, you're fit to go, we can discharge you. I was like, yeah, yes, victory at last. That's what I felt. If only I knew that was not the end. So we got home, the house felt quiet. I'm like, yeah, back to my space, back to where I knew, back to Omo. See, if I've not mentioned in this video, you see this postpartum period, this is the 4th trimester, and this 4th trimester does not have a handbook. You see, when people are always telling you, hey, yeah, sorry, all those people that already have children, when they are telling you sorry, they know why. They know exactly why. So from the second to 3rd day of life, the baby starts to become aware of their surroundings. They start to become alert. You understand? So the more alert they are and like aware of their surroundings, if you're hearing sounds, it's because the window is open, by the way. Sorry about the sound. So as they become alert, they begin to cry. Unlike in the hospital where I had to like wake the baby is sleeping peacefully, I'm going to check every second. Hey, oh, is he awake? Oh, hope he has not, hope nothing has happened. Because like I always put my hand on his nose to be sure he's still breathing. That was how peaceful it was in the hospital. But the moment we got home, it was like someone has opened one kind of gate on my head. This gate, I was wishing like, why me? Crying. Oh my God. When they tell you you are crying like a baby, it's an insult. Babies cry, like they cry for everything. Hungry, crying. Wet diaper, crying. Poo, crying. Want to sleep, crying. Want to move, crying. Want so like it's I thought when they say sleep when baby sleeps, I thought, okay, people saying this, they would understand, they would know how to like help you, whatever. It's not that simple. It's not that simple, because life continues. Of course, for the first 1 month, it's easier because people would bring like food for you, people will come to your house, wash for you. At least we have washing machine and dryer, so that one is just like wash the dishes, clean up the house, do whatever needs to be done. But as days go by, as weeks go by, it fades. Of course, to fade because everyone needs to go back to their life. I'm talking about myself because I'm not in Nigeria. We are currently in a different country where our parents are not here with us. We migrated alone, so it's like the help we had from friends turned family and like aunties, uncles, they're not going to be there with you forever. Thankfully, when we got discharged, my aunt bathed the baby, proper African bath. She cleaned the life of the baby. When I saw my baby after she finished, I was like, wow, this baby fine. Who get them? This baby fine. He enter my eye. Like proper, clean, fresh. You know, now if you're from Africa, you know how our parents, when like quote unquote omugo when they come and you get. So that was what she did for the baby. Then another one of my our close family relative like press my tummy, you know, those press that you say, oh, the blood must come out, you must press, you must but all these people, they live as time goes on, and then the reality dawns on you because baby is crying. Trust me, like there were days that I literally was weeping from morning till like when my husband comes back from work, because I would be so exhausted, but I cannot pause. I'll be in pain. You are in pain from trying to lactate. Everywhere is engorged, like all over. You are engorged. You're in pain. If you had the cesarean section, you have stitches that are painful. If you had like a tear, maybe 2nd degree, any form of just recovery, you are recovering. You need help. You need to get your body back, and your baby is crying. So it's like you've committed to caring for this one human being that you have no choice but to care for him. If you don't care for him, he will keep crying. So it's that you pick one. It's that you keep hearing him crying, or you try to solve the problem. Either you're in pain, you're hungry, now you sabio, you go take care of the child. And you have to cook. Those that are saying, oh, you need to eat well. If you're breastfeeding, you need to eat. You see that exclusive you see that exclusive breastfeeding. Everybody that have told you see you never know how something feels until like you're literally in that situation and you have no way out. There have been moments where people come, like patients come, and they're saying, oh, doctor, breastfeeding is this, is that, and we just tell them, oh, keep doing it, your body was made for this, you can do it, you know, those generic things that we see in books. But in reality, it's not easy. It's not. People that have twins, triplets, multiple, alpha, how is it going? I'm so happy I can laugh about it now, but trust me, it's not funny. It's not easy. You know why? They'll say, you know, the schedule they even gave me from the hospital was even the funniest, because there were lactation consultants and stuff. So they'll tell you, you breastfeed, when baby sleeps, you pump, then you sleep. You know, this baby is sleeping 2 to 3 hours, so listen to me. You breastfeed, you pump, you sleep, baby wakes up, then you change diaper, you clean baby up, you breastfeed, you pet baby to sleep, you pump, you sleep. Endless cycle. Now with all this, add your daily house duties to it. You definitely have things you want to do for yourself. You want to clean the house and all this. You're still in pain. They gave me pain relievers, but it's not strong enough. You're in pain, you're healing, your body is trying to heal, your emotions are all over the place. You know, the emotions you had in pregnancy, all the feeling heightened, crying, whatever, they're still there, plus new emotions, plus baby, plus how I'm just one person. You want to affect me? Do you want to kill me? It's not easy, but looking at everything now, it's worth it. There are some times I just look at my baby and I'm like, I did it. I just look at my husband and I'm like, we did something right. We definitely did something right. Let's talk about some things that people don't actually point out for postpartum recovery period. The first thing is visitors. Don't get me wrong. See, every call, every message, every person that reached out one way or another, that came over to the house bearing gifts, food, some that even came just to spend time with us as new parents, you are the real MVPs. You don't know. I pray for you every day that God would bless you. It would put smiles on your faces. It would provide your heart's desires even much more than you imagined. Because there were times where it was tough, that I was really humbled by this motherhood phase, and there have been times where I felt like giving up, where we felt like, what's going on? Are we doing something wrong? Especially when the baby is crying and you hold them, you change diaper, you do everything, and they're just not stopping. Those few people that check up on you genuinely, they are the real MVPs. I don't take the love for granted. I love you all. I love you from the bottom of my heart. However, what I would say is, if you're going to visit a new mom, go with, if you have to watch a video on how to care for a newborn because you're going to visit a new mom, do it, because you are going there to work. You are going to continue the omugo, the care that other people, especially for us, like we migrated here, as I said, we came as just us. So you could imagine how much help we were lacking, the help that we would have had if we were in Nigeria, where our parents, siblings, cousins, aunties, you know how they all come around and like the whole village to raise the child. But here abroad, it takes a village to raise a child. Where is the village? Where is the villagers, chief, where are you? Can't. So like, we're waiting, we're hoping, we're expecting anybody to just come and give us a break. So you're going there to hold the baby, just even if it's for 30 minutes to 1 hour. Once she feeds the baby, changes diaper, you can even change the diaper if you know how to. You know, our experienced sisters, mothers, people that come to visit, they already have kids, you have experience, you can help with more things. You know, try to help her, let her know that she can sleep, she can rest, and like they have you for a few hours. Another thing is the postpartum bleeding, going to the bathroom. Those two softeners, take them. If you've had a child, you know what I'm talking about. You can drop your thoughts in the comment section. I won't say more than that. Another thing is baby clothes. Don't really see, for these baby clothes, don't waste your money buying too many newborn clothes. Like, your ultrasound when you're pregnant should be able to, if you ask your OBGYN, they'll be able to tell you the estimated birth weight of your child. That should give you an idea of what your baby would weigh. Is he on the big side? Is he normal? Is he on the, like, on the smaller side, and things like that. So you'll be able to gauge like what size of clothes to buy. Because if your baby is born, they probably would be in the newborn clothes for a few days, maybe a week to 2 weeks, when they bounce back to the birth weight. And from there on, it's almost like multiplication table. They grow so fast, like right before your eyes. They would grow so fast. Like right now, my baby is wearing some clothes. Is going to be 3 months in a few days, and some of his clothes are 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months, yes. And it's not because he's very big. Some companies don't produce their clothes on the big side, so some clothes you wear like 3 to 6 months are okay, 0 to 3 months are okay. It just varies. Just don't invest too much on clothes, and please, for God's sake, buy important clothes. Don't go and be buying 2-piece. What do you want to do with 2-piece? When you've not slept, when your baby is crying at night, and they say sleep when baby sleeps, before you finish removing and wearing that 2-piece back, sleep would have cleared from you. The sleep would have cleared from your eye. So you need like functional clothes, onesies, zippers, things like that. You understand what I'm saying? Those were the major things. And please, for God's sake, if your baby's socks keep getting missing, it's okay. It's happening to all of us. Right now, my baby is sleeping, but if you check his legs, the socks he's putting on, they are not the same. If a friend carries him, he'll come back with only one leg. If I carry him, at least I've become more conscious of his legs now. I constantly check, like every hour or so, I just check his legs to be sure they're complete. If my husband no, he comes back with no sock. Like bare legs. You understand? So if you see my baby and there's no sock on his leg, my dear, it's not anybody's fault. However, the house is very warm, so he's even fine without socks, but we always put socks on for him just to cover his feet. And don't beat yourself up on a lot of things. Just take it one step at a time. These are things that I wish people emphasized more and more, because when people call, especially people that already have kids, they call, they message, and they're like, oh, your baby will do this, try to do this, oh, try to bathe him this time of the day, bathe him at night, don't bathe him in the morning. Some people say no, bathe him in the morning, don't bathe him at night. Different people will add, the advice go plenty, but take your time. Take time every day and just breathe. You just brought a life into this world. It's not easy. If anybody tells you it's easy, it's not easy. There was one day someone was joking with me, and he said that I'm acting like I am the first to do this. I said, I may not be the first to do this, but for me, I am doing this, and this one I'm doing. Anyhow I decide to do it is how I'm doing it. We will all be fine. That's just it. Everybody will be fine. Children have they were born. They were created by God with everything they need to survive. They just need you to assist them. To be honest, they will grow, they will mature gradually. You just need to be there for them, to help them, to nurture them, to support, to protect, to be sure that they do it under the right atmosphere, and that's it. So everybody will be fine, because the advice will be plenty. Take what you can take from everyone, learn what you can learn, and just move on. You can't do everything. You're just one person. But above everything, I just want to say to any parents, any expecting parent out there, anybody that is pregnant, you're expecting a child, or you just want to take notes for when you start having your child, just know that motherhood will challenge you. It will challenge you in every way possible. It will teach you patience, kindness, peace of mind, joy. Like, so many times I just look at my baby and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing something right. It's worth it. Especially when you see them, like, they start having their little smile, they start making sounds, you know, they start doing all those little things, just following their like the schedule of how a baby should grow. You will just be so happy. Trust me, it's very worth it. Will I do this again? Yes, and yes, because the trenches are gradually we're gradually coming out of the trenches now. At the beginning, my baby was sleeping probably like 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes we wake up every hour, but now sometimes, like, if I bathe him at night, because I noticed for my baby, he likes to bathe at night. And it's even now, at first I was doing it for him because the weather was really hot, but he even now likes it himself. I noticed that he's usually awake until, like, I bathe him, calm him down, feed him properly, like properly feed him. Don't say the baby is expected to take so much. You're not going to give him tiny. He will wake up 1 hour later, shiny eye at you at 1 a.m. So he will sleep like 5 hours, 6 hours. My baby is still fast asleep peacefully. You know, I get to wake up sometimes and breathe and things like that. So yeah, it gets better. It does get better. Yes, everything I just said, yes, it may sound scary. You may feel like, OMG, I don't want to do this. This is a lot. It's a lot, but it gets better, and it's very worth it. You see, when you hold the baby and he's just smiling at you and you're like, oh my God, you're showing me shaking and you're smiling, you realize you're doing something right. You're doing something worth it, that in years to come, months, in fact months to come, by the time my baby is going to turn 1 before we know it, and I'm just going to be like, wow. Yeah. And I have changed. If anyone asks me, do I think I've changed? Yes, I have changed. Like, little things now make me happy, like buying the right bottle and my baby loves it. It makes me happy. If my baby goes back to sleep after a meal, it makes me happy. If I go out and I see someone else's baby, I find myself smiling sheepishly, like, what the hell? Things that didn't used to like excite me before. My habits have changed, my hobbies have changed, you know, things that I like to do in my spare time have changed. Like, I now put meaning to a lot of things, you know. So the dads out there, every dad that stood up to their duty, to their responsibilities, and supported and joined hands and made the wife feel like she's not alone, made the new mom feel like she's not alone, kudos to you. You're doing well. Keep it up. We see you, we appreciate you, we love you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And to the moms out there, I'm going to address you finally. If you're a mom to be, if you're looking at getting pregnant sometime in the future, if you already even have kids, kudos to you as well. Kudos to you as well. Always remember that you shouldn't put too much pressure on yourself. You are doing well. Whatever it is you can do every day, you're doing well. We see you, we love you as well. Just take it one day at a time. Everything will be fine. Life comes in phases. Tough times don't last. Believe me, nothing lasts forever. Every phase comes and goes. There was a time you were also a baby. I think that's something that stood with me. Nothing lasts forever. Everything comes and goes. And trust me, your baby will not be a baby for life. it will come a time they'll be grown, they will not need to depend on you again. You will not be the one calling them, hey, Matthew, Abi, Chioma, won't you call me, won't you check on, you know, our mothers are always calling, our parents are always disturbing our phone, and you say, oh, mommy is calling again. That, you know, those things, it will be your child one day. So just enjoy the moment. Enjoy everything, cherish every moment, take as many pictures, please take as many pictures. These babies grow too fast. They don't let us capture their moments fast enough before they grow. Take videos and just go out, meet people, network, you know, let the baby get used to your life once again. Don't just put your whole life on hold because of the baby. Try your best, stand up every day, do something. Anything you do is a step towards completing whatever you're trying to do. Never forget that. To every parent out there that already has a child, please and please, if there's anything you feel like I left out, please do well to educate with the younger ones in the comment section. Put some more comments on whatever you feel like I didn't say but is also important. We learn every day. Thank you all for sticking to the end of this video. I'm really glad you did. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Please, and love you so much. See you in our next video. Bye. Wow. Like it? Yeah, I know.